All right, we're live.
Brian's the only one we do know where he lives, but we wouldn't try to send anybody to save him anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, that's harsh.
that is super
Um,
and funny.
so you guys have gotten done camping for the evening, I'm pretty sure, and so it's morning. And because I didn't think of any creative way to introduce Chris, there's a random tiefling in your camp.
I'm sorry, do we know you?
He's sitting around the fire, eating cocktail sausages out of a can.
I actually can't remember where we are.
We're in the Underdark.
Still?
You're in the Underdark. Yep.
No.
I saw the fire. I thought it accommodating.
Yes, I suppose. More intended for us, really. But here you are.
Well, you are the least threatening things in this place, and so I thought I'd take my chances.
I want to find that offensive, but you're probably right.
I mean, we're in the Underdark. I don't think there's much here that would be less threatening than us. Because, frankly, we're not actively attacking them. So, by default, we're the least thing here.
Very true. And I was here while you slept, and I didn't kill you, so you can obviously trust me.
I don't know if that's how that works, but okay. Yeah, does anybody else getting creepy vibes? Just
So-
me?
Yes.
For the record, is it demon or devil? Where's the tiefling? Your mom and your
demon.
Demon?
Yes. Demonic heritage, yes. Abyssal.
So who's your parent, may I ask? Or do you know?
I haven't made up a parent name yet.
His name's Steve. Steve the Demon.
Yeah.
Kind of a lower level guy, you know what I mean?
Refer to him by his abyssal name.
My father
Sorry,
goes by the
Steve Envious.
My father goes by the name Alice Cooper.
Interesting.
Don't you have any
yeah.
funnier friends who are maybe corpses come back to life that like to deal economic trading in goats or anything?
I have no idea what you're saying to me right now. There are words spilling out of your mouth, but they don't really make much sense.
Yes. Tell
Yeah,
me,
that part about goats was kind of weird.
tell me if you've encountered anyone down here.
I've encountered many trying to stay out of the way of more of the brutish ones.
How do you feel about spiders?
Not my favorite.
Unfortunate for you,
Nope.
that's the only way we can pull our cart.
I think you're just choosing to be a spider, but okay.
I'm not going to bring a
Are
click-cloppity
you
horse
are you a
down into
spider
these
right now, or
tunnels.
are you a person at the moment? Or
Y'all just
rather
woke
a
up,
gnome.
so I'm assuming he's a gnome.
He's a gnome. Yeah.
And talking.
Just a lot of fishiness with drow and spiders, and I don't know. Still don't understand why those drow just let us walk right out of camp. I mean, I'm good. I know what it would take to do that, and I didn't see anyone do that.
What?
The only reason those drow let us walk out is because you guys are working with them.
I wouldn't say you guys.
I feel very singled out right now.
everyone in around the camp is just staring at him.
Well, perhaps you should tell me what exactly I've got myself involved with here.
How many days away from where we're headed are we?
You estimated about 10, and you spent your first night, so you would assume 9 more.
Ask me again in 8 days.
If you think I'm gonna sleep for a week next to a guy I don't trust, you are wrong, sir. I have ways of finding things out.
All I'm saying is I probably shouldn't tell you for 8 days unless you value your life.
Meaning he thinks he might be in danger, or we might be in danger if he tells us.
Thank you.
I just want to get to the dwarves. In the meantime, have you any of you anything to eat?
Well,
Wait.
I
You're
passed
taking
my
care
can
of
of
that?
cocktail sausages over there.
oh. If that can comes anywhere near Physic, he will like grab it and devour everything in it.
There's probably only like 2 left.
Doesn't matter. He'd probably try and chew on the
Okay.
can too. He's like,
Okay, Tim, which way does it go?
I let's roll real quick. 1 second.
Man, there are no
High or low?
rations in my inventory.
I'll say hi.
Physic gets it.
Okay.
oh, your doors are.
I kind of look towards Theo and shrug my shoulders and
What did you say your name was?
Azazel.
Azazel, how long have you been down here?
I kind of count on my fingers. Better part of a week.
A week, and that's the last you have to eat.
Yeah, until
Wow.
I kill something and find something more. Or
In my
steal something.
experience, something down here will try to eat you, and then you kill it, and then you have something to eat.
So it would seem.
Yeah. Works
when
every time.
When you look at him, you notice that he's got like a gigantic scar across his face where one eye is completely gone and like his nose is kind of split in half and he's missing one of his horns on the side with the missing eye as well.
What
Wow, man, you really got it mixed up, huh? Do you have like a
Yes.
nickname to go with a face like that? Like One-Eyed Pete or Cyclops or
No, unfortunately, it's fairly fresh.
oh,
what are you doing? Do you have a particular destination in mind?
I'm trying to head back to the abyss.
The abyss. Good gracious.
that's not how planar travel works at all. I don't see how you're just gonna wander around these tunnels for a while.
This is the way we came. I'm heading the way back. I was with a party of other demonic folk, and we were double-crossed by a devil.
You mean there's
That's
like,
why we don't usually work together very often.
wow.
And then,
Yeah.
like, as I say that, I kind of pick up this length of chain and kind of throw it across my my lap there and start, like, you know, kind of fiddling with it. And you can see that it's like a very kind of, it glows a little bit and exudes a little bit of warmth.
Hmm.
Well, perhaps you could kill something for us to eat.
Perhaps we could kill something for us to eat.
Well, let's just walk around and talk about how we have this cart full of treasure, and I'm sure something will show up.
Well,
Speaking of,
thanks for putting that on blast.
I've been noticing there's a little staff over there that I think we should be putting that literal firepower to use, if you know what I mean. And I would put it to use if no one else is going to use it,
I've no use for it.
because someone should use it.
No,
Because
I-
it's
As long as
I
you-
recognize that thing. I know exactly what it does, and I could do a lot of work with that thing, if you know what I mean.
Gil is just going to walk over to the cart and grab the staff and hand it to you.
Oh boy! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I can't remember.
At first, I thought he said stamp, and I was like really confused. I'm like,
Ah,
Surely
Yeah.
he couldn't have said stamp.
Dan is
I'm
on the
starting-
show, everybody.
I am starting a mail service. I call it the Dimension Door Express.
It's the brown eye you gotta go after.
Oh my god, if there were brown eye stamps that you had to lick, holy shit.
Oh, gross. I
Oh.
forgot.
All right, moving that right along.
What is
Um,
physic? I can't remember.
He's a
a
goblin.
goblin.
Oh, gotcha. I remember.
So you guys gonna pack up camp and start heading out then?
Yep.
Indeed.
All right. So go ahead and carry on your conversation, I guess.
A brown eye stamp would be interesting.
You're a spider. Shut up.
Man's got a point.
Ah,
Spiders don't have vocal Oh, right, that's the bot. Spiders don't have vocal cords.
I'm gonna when I transform into a spider, it goes.
It's like a gross transformer. I'm not here for it.
Beast Wars.
So are you heading this direction? And I point in the direction that you guys are gonna go.
So just so you know, Azazel, they seem to be heading in a direction that is going upwards, and it would seem that it would take you out of the Underdark.
That's fine with me.
Right on.
That'll be the way I came then.
Right on.
Alright.
Only because they're heading towards the Dwarven Kingdom, and while still underground, not in the Underdark.
Okay.
Everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh,
I haven't rolled.
Mine's a full -2.
I haven't rolled my Fillmore's Crossing dice in ages.
So I'll go ahead and write it in the thing here.
Woo. That was really
So
good.
everybody that got above a 20. So
Brian.
just Theo, I think.
Just the spider.
Just the person who can't
You-
talk.
You notice that on the ceiling of this cave there is this sort of pale blue light that is. It looks almost like a crack, but it's this light that's just sort of ebbing and flowing, and it's once you notice it, it's hard to take your eyes off of it just because there's very little light down here except for some fungi that are bioluminescent, but this is odd.
A strange light, not daylight.
Correct.
And how big a crack are we talking?
It's kind of hard to tell because the ceiling is probably a good 75, 80 feet above you. But if you were to guesstimate, you'd think maybe 10 feet long and about 1.5 feet, 2 feet wide.
The spider stops. Where is Gilthor right now?
Probably like at your 7 o'clock.
I'm gonna turn around as much as I can with his cart, and tap at my buckles and stuff, my harness.
Okay. No, so I'll move over to the side of the cave and I'll unhook you.
Once I'm unhooked, I'm gonna start crawling towards the ceiling crack.
Okay, bye.
I'll wave with one of my spare legs.
As you get closer, everybody else would notice this thing because you can see this giant spider that is Theo crawling up the side of the cave wall and going up, getting onto the ceiling, moving around the stalactites, and then
Oh,
Theo, when
look
you
at
get
that.
up to this rift, it's making this slight humming noise that you weren't able to hear before, but now that you're close to it,
Can I get a sense of scale now?
oh yeah, it's about 12 feet long, maybe 3 feet wide, and as you peer into it, you can see that there's like this swirling sort of storm inside of it, and it just seems to be kind of pulsating this light that you think might be lightning.
Before I get near it, I'm going to attach a web to the ceiling so that if I, for some reason, fall, I'll kind of auto-repel.
Okay.
I want to get as close as I can without touching it. Is it kind of blinding light, or is it just kind of glowing?
It's so as you get closer, it definitely isn't blinding. It's more like a strobe almost, and that like residual light just kind of stays as then you get those kind of bright blinks. And so in those intense moments of light, it's almost a little bit blinding, and you definitely have those spots in front of your eyes, but you can peer in and you can see that there's just this terrible tempest, and it's sort of got this red hue to the miasma that it's creating and swirling in this sort of cyclone, and these cracks of lightning that just seem to be, but they don't penetrate the rift, and it doesn't seem like it can hurt you unless you touch it.
What's our Elvish girl's name?
V?
V. I want to gesture to V a bow and arrow motion. And then point at the rift.
Knocks an arrow.
I'm going to stand back.
She shoots the arrow into it. I'm not even going to make her roll. She's a good shot. And you see it flies into the rift, and you can see it immediately get sucked into this tempest, and you lose it in all of the, debris and stuff that's flying around in there.
It just went in and disappeared?
Yep.
I'm going to get closer. I'm going to touch
Like,
it.
you could see it for a little while in there, too, though.
I'm going to touch it with my foot.
You stick your little spider leg into it, and it just penetrates this rift, and you can feel the harsh wind battering just at the tip of your foot.
Weird. Is it something that's wide enough I could crawl into?
Probably not as the giant spider, but as Theo, definitely.
I'll rappel down to the bottom floor.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the other party members. I'm going to do my famous spider shrug, whatever that looks like.
Do you suppose it wants something?
Like it's alive?
I was talking about the spider, but
Oh, that's a gnome.
If nobody's
You know,
gonna
What's up, guys? Do you want to...
if nobody's gonna do
Yeah,
anything, I'll
what's up?
probably just start hitching back to the cart.
I think
Right
there's
on.
something I could do here. And I kind of make some hand gestures, and then like a duplicate splits out of me that's like a silver, almost ghost-like form of myself. And I am going to get it to start flying up there, because like me, it can also fly. And
Okay.
I can move this thing up to 1,000 feet away, and I can maintain this I can transfer my consciousness to it for 10 minutes, and
Okay.
then I can see what it sees and hear what it hears, and just my regular body is now blind and deaf during this.
All right. So you
And
fly up Are you going into the rift then?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna
so
check
you
out the
fly
rift
up.
first before I go like all the way in there. But yeah, I'm gonna like poke at it with my sort of spectral halberd, and then if it seems like I can go through, I'm gonna go through.
That's so
Yeah, it
unprecedented.
definitely seems like you can go through. Again, the same thing. Like you can feel the force of the wind, like trying to batter your halberd out of your hand. And so yeah, you could fly in if you wanted.
All right. Okay. Don't respond to me because I wouldn't be able to hear you. But I'm going to fly in, and I'm gonna fly in.
The instant that you fly in, you no longer have any control over what you're doing in flight. You get buffeted by rocks and wind, and you get thrown into the cyclone immediately. And go ahead and make me a perception check as you're flying around in this horrible sort of tornado.
All right. It's 15.
Okay, so you notice that there doesn't appear to be any land, that you're just sort of on a plane that just is storms. And you cannot regain yourself. Like, you're just flying around in this storm and getting buffeted slowly by debris and things like that until the hit points of this thing would run out.
It has 1 hit point, so it would.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah,
you're pretty much almost immediately after you notice what's going on. Like you crash into something and poof, blink from existence and go back into the Underdark.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh well, it's very violent in there. I wouldn't suggest any of us going through there.
All right. Then I suggest we move as far away from that as possible. Seems like a bad.
So one of the things that you notice, Gil, is that there is an offshoot tunnel on the map that you can take that would lead around and away from this area if you'd like.
I feel like I'm being baited, but also.
Oh man, we have so much DM PTSD.
Seems so safe. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, the other thing that's entirely possible for me to do, I was looking at it because I could also just maybe ask a planar ally to assist and figure out what's going on with it if we wanted to. I mean, we've got the money to pay him.
I mean, you know what they say. If it's too dangerous to go in the crack, just go in the tunnel right near it.
Oh my god.
It's the brown eye you gotta go after.
That never fails to just straight up scare the shit out of me every time it's played.
I was totally baiting for that.
Yeah, we read up on what this. All right, so I'm just gonna lay out the options. Like, all right, so we could just avoid this. There is a path on our map here that just says go away from here, or I could ask for some assistance from extraplanar entities.
Extraplanar assistance would be good.
I mean,
isn't he an agent of a planar deity right now?
I mean, yeah. So I'll just read the spell out that I have prepped for today. It's called Planar Ally. It's a 6th level conjuration. You beseech an otherworld entity for aid. The being must be known to you, a god, a primordial, a demon prince, or some other being of constant power. That entity sends a celestial, an elemental, or a fiend loyal to it to aid you, making the creature appear in unoccupied space within range. If you know a specific creature's name, you can search for them with the spell. Though you might get a different creature anyway, GM's choice. What creature appears?
Okay.
Yes.
High or low, first of all?
Oh, shit, low?
Spell fails. And you no longer have any hair on your head. Like
Damn,
facial
okay.
hair, eyebrows, head. Everything. All
No.
gone.
My beard?
We gotta get out of here.
Oh no,
We're
his
in one of
beard
those
is gone.
weird places. Oh, you look like a gnome.
Anna does the full pointed laugh, like.
I always
Well,
knew
that
dwarves
was
were
unexpected.
bearded gnomes.
The spider flips him off.
Anyway, I think we should just move. I'm going to prep something to fix this later. Unfortunately, I do not have greater
Like a
restoration.
beard balm.
Mhm.
I hear.
Just the most like angry eyes. Of
I
course,
hear
of course, no
bugbear
eyebrows. So
feces,
that is really hard to like emote. Now that I think about it, with no eyebrows, like frowning at someone would be really hard to get across.
Oh, did you lose like all your hair?
Yep, everything. All of the hair on his face is gone. Like, face and head gone.
It's all of a sudden very cold. We should move.
Are you guys going to continue down this tunnel, or are you guys going to take the side tunnel?
Which part of the map says go this way, stay away, bad? Because I think we should follow the map.
Yeah, we can take the side. I mean, I'll mention the side tunnel exists.
Anna looks at him
I'll
and
be
goes,
honest
I
with you
don't
guys,
know.
both choices are really bad. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
Just keep going then. Anna looks at him and goes, I don't know, maybe we could look at Gil's head and it could tell us the answer.
Was that a crystal ball joke? Because I liked it as
Yes.
a crystal ball joke.
So mad. I'm so mad.
So,
It's really
You said low?
aerodynamic.
I rolled an 88 on that D100.
If there was ever someone in real life who needed to take the luck feat,
Oh, it's John.
God.
Anywho, so you guys continue for probably another 30 minutes or so, and you notice that the ground is becoming slimy. Like there's this viscous pink goo that's like lining the entirety of the cave, and do you want to continue on?
So it's not like a trail, it like actually is the entire floor.
Yeah, it seems as though like the stone is oozing it out. So like it's dripping from the stalactites, and it just seems like everything is just covered in this pink slime.
Well, Dwarf would probably know something about this, but we just haven't known with us, so.
Damn it. I mean, I could do a survival about it, or
Gnomes
something.
don't know shit about stonework. You can't fool me.
I am going to find the next deepest chasm and throw you off of it.
You can
You
go and
would
roll
be
me a
the
survival.
first.
You don't have advantage though.
Okay, that's fine.
Physics been thrown off a cliff before. He has ways of dealing with that.
7 plus 9, 16.
This is unlike anything that you've ever seen before, or even heard about.
Oh, great. Well, I'm a dwarf, and I've never seen or heard anything of like this in any cave or tunnel or any lore I'm familiar with. So,
Would Azazel be familiar with anything like this from like the abyssal plane or anything?
From the abyssal plane, no. But you can go ahead and roll me a survival or a history check if you want. You have disadvantage though.
Oh, okay. That's not very good because my first roll was a 2.
Oof.
No. Yeah, so my total was a 4.
Yeah, no. Anybody else can feel free to roll at disadvantage, survival or history if you'd like.
Sure, I'll do it. See which one's higher. Okay, at disadvantage?
Correct. The DC is 20.
Well, that's a 0. Natural 1 minus 1.
Ooh.
Man,
Perfect.
if I had rolled above a 10, I could have succeeded. What the fuck?
Well, introducing John rolls.
Yep,
that how all your
I
rolls
needed
go?
to roll an 11.
So when you natural one a survival check on what is this goo, do you taste it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh no.
It tastes weird, but it doesn't hurt you.
It tastes like Pepto-Bismol.
It does not. It's kind of salty, has sort of an umami flavor to it.
Ew.
What the fuck?
That's
A
even
Caravan
worse.
game with pink stuff that's not Pepto-Bismol? I quit.
That's fair. Don't let the door hit you.
Alright.
Are you guys going to continue? What do you want to do?
Man,
Think is this does this seem like it's gonna turn into difficult terrain at some point, or
Sure
can I
does.
not tell with a natural one survival check?
what is that?
Well, if you guys continue on, you will find the answer to that question.
If you would like, I
Am.
can make another.
I mean, I
echo
think it's
fly
obvious
on
at this
ahead.
point that we're just gonna bumble forward. We don't know what's going on.
That's fair. Yeah, it definitely gets thicker and worse as you continue.
Well, the nice thing about not having any hair is it doesn't get stuck in it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit in the cart and then produce another echo and have it fly on ahead, roughly about 1,000 feet in front of us.
When you do that, when you get to about your echo is magic, correct?
Yep.
Oh, no. When you get about 800 feet down, it completely disappears from existence, and you just wake up back in the cart.
Ah, well, fuck. I believe there's some sort of anti-magic field or something or other.
Well, it seems like this is one of those areas where magic's not working proper.
Yeah, wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, I use it all the time, so when I can't use it,
Oh my god.
kind of. Is
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
I've got. The problem is I've got less tingle in my dingo, if you know what I mean.
I hate when that happens.
You need to speak it into existence.
That's enough, Brian.
So, would I have noticed that this slime just got thicker and thicker, and like the cart would have
Absolutely.
difficulty going on that way? So,
For sure.
other than the apparent loss of my magical abilities up beyond that point, this stuff on the walls starts to become pretty thick, and it doesn't appear like the cart would have made it, even as far as that.
Oh, no, you think that you could make it through. You just know that it gets thicker and thicker. Because, like, this stuff is pretty easy to just squish right through. It's just difficult terrain, for sure.
Okay, then I would have just said that instead. Like, I'm talking thick, like thick with 2 C's.
What does that even mean?
Thick.
The camera zooms in on Azazel's mouth like Donald Trump when he says things.
Yikes.
Anyway. So as you continue, as Ricky so eloquently puts it, bumbling forward, after probably another 30 minutes, you hear this voice echo, and it doesn't seem to be echoing excuse me, it doesn't seem to be echoing like down this cavern. It seems to be echoing inside of your skulls individually.
You love to see
And
it.
you hear, Come, sit down, enjoy yourselves. Yes! Yes! Enjoy! That's it.
I just take a look around at everybody.
I just don't think.
Rank's
That,
about a
um,
9.
Out of
9.
I see. So, I'm just going to, because we noted that there was an anti-magic field earlier, and we've been traveling for a while, I'm going to just attempt to cast Light, which is a cantrip. Hopefully stuff doesn't go sideways.
Nope, nothing happens.
Amazing. Oh,
You
magic's
love
still
to
not
see
working.
it.
Magic is still not working here. At least of the divine nature.
Yeah, am I still a spider?
I don't think so.
Shit.
Does my chain still like produce heat?
No, definitely not.
All right.
None of your
Oh.
magic items seem to do anything.
Oh, my ace. Question. Does my armor class boosting blessing that I get as a cleric feature still work?
I think that's probably magic.
Oh, it is. No, it's right here. You imbue magic into a weapon or armor. Yeah, there it is. Yup.
I'm going to
love to
look
see it.
down. I'm going to look down and see my two little gnome feet, and then realize the cart's been sitting there ways back, and be like, "Good heavens!"
Is the stuff thick enough that
I'm
he would
sitting
need
on
to
the
be able
back
to
of the
see his
cart.
feet?
Haven't noticed it stopped.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Is it thick enough that what?
Is it thick enough that you wouldn't be able to see your feet?
No, definitely not.
Sure.
Also, you notice that the heat has returned to your chain.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's odd. The chain is starting to heat up again, so apparently the effect was temporary.
Is it because you moved? Go back to where it wasn't going again.
I start like flying around in circles and then trying to, just holding the chain and see if it like, heats up and then goes cool and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you notice that that there appears to be sort of like this bar of anti-magic field that sort of crosses this large cavernous area, and you'd estimate that this area is probably like 150 feet in diameter, and it seems to almost be in like the shape of a cone. Because like as you kind of circle further away from your party, it seems like the anti-magic field gets smaller. You know what I mean? Like it's thinner, as though it's coming to a taper.
I want to
All
step
right.
halfway out.
I'm sorry.
So
I want to step halfway out.
You wouldn't transform back into a spider. You would just lose it, and you'd have to retransform.
Damn. Okay.
can I investigate this long enough to get to a point where I can tell where the like funnel portion is like pointing to?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
So great at these. Oh, that's cocked. There we go. That's a 10 minus 2, so an 8.
You can kind of see where it would pinpoint, but there's nothing there.
The cone apparently goes towards this direction, yet I did not see anything there. I have a feeling there's something is there, but... And I just kind of gesture like...
I need you... Roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. That's a natural 20. And my saving throw thing is a +8, so 28.
Alright,
Good lord.
Shit, dog.
you feel as like this force starts to pull you closer to this point that you were staring at, but you manage to break free of it.
Oh,
Almost like a tractor beam.
nope. Getting out of here. I'm going to fly my 30 feet distance towards the cart. Something was pulling me back there, and I couldn't see it.
Is this the
It was
point where
invisible.
we just turn around and leave then and try the other route?
Things were easier when I was just trying not to get eaten by dinosaurs.
I mean, you know the other route is going to be just as bad. It's the Underdark we're talking about. We need to
Fair.
buckle down and figure this out.
I think we need to get up.
Well, we already heard from our other friend he has ED, so I don't think we can expect that from him.
I need all of you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no. Anything.
Oh no.
Oh, what's that?
That's
Oof,
a 7
ouchie,
for
my
me.
pee-pee.
Would this dex saving throw affect me even if I'm flying, which I still was?
It sure would.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just it's just a 7, a little low me.
Alright. Alright.
Regular dexterity modifier roll.
No, it's a dexterity saving throw. So it would use your... wow. That's real good.
Were those words?
What about you, Anna?
You know what's really disappointing? If Gil
It's a
gets
7.
Ugh.
I forgot I
Okay,
was
so
muted.
He's a
Gil,
level 1.
you are the only one who is not currently grappled by these awful grasping tentacles that immediately begin to sprout from all of the walls on this cave. They just grow from this pink slime and just extend out and grab onto, like I said, everybody but Gil is grappled right now. And we're going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Wonderful.
Oh my god. So
Dice is
it's,
going in prison.
2 + 4, so
Oh,
Your carceral system is coming back.
Put my lucky rock in there, and it's not doing me any good.
rolls, guys.
Wow, we've got some good rolls. Oh my god. Oh, and we got V. I wonder what she thinks about this. She's like, why are we doing this? Why am I here? How did I get here? Contemplating life. Did she save? Do we even roll for her?
No, she did not save. She is currently grappled.
Well, shit. Alright, who's going to be least likely to escape their grapple?
where the place where we're
love question
place where
mark.
we're grappled, is it still like did the anti-magic come back, or is magic okay right now?
Magic is okay right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be important.
God knows what this is now, doesn't he?
Not a fan. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's not a fan. Okay, I'll cross that off the list.
Yeah,
You,
too.
All right, so Theo, you're first. You are currently grappled. What would you like to do?
Well, 1 second. No, it's gotta be one of these.
Bringing back some classics, Tim. I appreciate it, though. That's all I'm gonna say.
What is taking so long, Brian?
I'm a druid, and you always complain that I never use my druid powers. I'm gonna turn into a. I'm gonna turn into a bat to try and slip its grasp, since it'll be considerably smaller.
Yeah, I would think that you would be able to just slip out of it by turning into a bat. Like, I'm cool with that.
Now I have to use echolocation. Can I get a sense of where these tentacles are coming from, or what they're attached to?
They seem to be coming out of the stonework itself.
Ugh. What are they? What are their material like?
They seem to be just these fleshy pink tentacles.
Okay. Once I escape, I'll try and go and bite, I think, Enna's tentacle.
Okay, I'll give Anna advantage. These things don't have hit points, so you don't need to roll or anything like that.
Hey, they don't have hit points? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So then that will bring us to the thing that is going to... Okay. So what you're going to see, is this this red beam shoots out from sort of in that area that Azazel was coming from, and it is going after. That will be Azazel. So I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right, that is a 19 plus 4.
All right. So that will be nothing? Yeah, you're fine. It looks like,
All
yeah,
right.
you're fine. Holy shit.
I just like move my head just slightly over and it misses.
Did you say that was
Pretty
a
much.
beam?
Yes.
I think I know what this is. Fuck.
Yep. Love
So
to see it.
then the next one will be also at Azazel. I need another dexterity, please.
All right. And that is a 10 plus 4, 14.
All right. Well, that's not so good. Let me go ahead and go into the rolls channel because I don't even have enough dice for this.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We done goofed.
Nah, we'll be fine.
So you'll take 51 points of necrotic damage.
First time, Chris?
All right. Yep.
Oof. Ouch.
Yeah, rip.
And then one more.
What color was that necrotic thing?
That one was a black beam.
Okay.
And so then that next one will be at Gil. Dex saving throw, please.
Oh, Jesus, no. I got a nice 3 minus 1.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Gil, you watch as this gray ray connects with your chest, and you see that your chest starts to turn into solid stone, and it's starting to grow down your torso and up into your shoulders, and this is the most perfect thing to happen to Gil.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not, dude.
They're gonna
I've been rolling the D10 like I'm
hairless
supposed
head.
to.
I know. It's just that
And I've even been
I
rolling
was-
randomly between all of you to see who gets hit, too.
I know. Why must all my characters be turned to stone?
Oh man, that's so brutal. Then
Well, fuck.
so the nice thing about this though is that now you guys have a decent idea where this thing is and where it's shooting from. And so then that brings us to V, who is going to try and escape from the grapple. She'll succeed. Is that my action then, John?
To escape.
Or is that my movement?
That I do believe that is your action.
I believe it's your action.
I think it's action. Okay. So her bonus, she's going to cast Long Strider on herself.
Good fucking call. At least she'll live.
And then that will bring us to Anna. You have advantage on your athletics check to escape.
Great.
Or acrobatics, I guess, if you want to do that.
Oh, this one's going in jail too, because that was 2 4s. And athletics, that is... Oh, well, that's an 11 on both of them. So...
Nope.
Eh.
That'd be a new.
God.
All right.
Wish I could
Then, Gil.
do I need to make the save? I do need to make the save on my turn for this, I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you need to save again. Yep.
You can
it's not
still
a dex-
cast while grappled, by the way.
I'm not grappled. Oh, for Enna the Paladin. Gotcha.
I'm saying anyone can still cast while you're grappled, just so you're aware.
What's the save this time? It's a con save, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
It is, yes, Constitution this time around.
Well,
DC 16, so good luck.
well, that means I have to roll a 14 or better then.
Oof. I forget that Gil has low cons.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because that's a nat 1.
Oof.
Because John rolls for a grand total of 3. I used a different die and everything. I don't know what's happening.
So, as this happens, Gil, you notice that out of your side, this appendage sprouts. And you feel your body sort of elongate just a little bit. And the stone stops being stone, but you definitely think that that's a spider leg that just sprouted out of your torso.
I'm not a fan!
And you just hear a voice in your head that says, it's not going to be that easy.
So, does that still make it my turn?
It does make it your turn, yes.
Okay, just checking. I can't see this thing, can I?
No, but you have a decent idea of where the attacks are coming from.
Oh, like it's further than 60 feet away, right?
Oh, 100%, yeah. It's at this point, you would estimate probably 120.
Which means I can't see it at all because it's past my dark vision range. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit. So that's 100. You said it's about 120 feet away, yeah?
Correctamundo.
What's the range on this spell? Because this is about to get annoying for you. Or maybe not. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Or how the interaction will be. Because I am going to cast... Once I pull up the description... 4th level spell. It's not in the cleric list normally. That's why. 120 feet away. Perfect. So I'm going to cast Wall of Fire as a ring around the point 120 feet away with the dangerous side facing inward.
Okay.
5th level. Yeah, 5th level. Fuck it.
Okay.
So what that means... So I'm creating a wall of fire on a solid surface, the floor, within range. So it's going to be a 20-foot in diameter, 20-foot tall, and 1-foot thick wall. Each creature in the area must make a dex saving throw when it appears. So my suspicion
Okay.
is because it's a ring, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be impossible to perfectly avoid. If I can re-enter. So, oh, and the DC because is 17.
21.
Okay, well, it's going to take half damage at least. Let's see. So because I cast it, that is 68 fire damage.
Okay.
And there's a giant ring of fire, or if the cone prevents the firewall from manifesting, not. And
Well, the cone you assume is not up right now since the rays have been launching towards you.
I mean, John knows that.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, no, the ring goes up, no problem.
Yeah, so I need to roll 68. That is 23, or divided by 2 is 11 fire. Yeah, 11 fire damage.
Right on. Then that will bring us to Physic. What are you doing?
So I'm still grappled with one of these tentacles.
You are correct.
Can I have dark vision to 120 feet, so I can see where this thing is,
Yep.
and I can
Oh,
see
you,
which way it's facing and
Or
shooting
actually,
all
this time you can't because it is surrounded by a ring of fire. Never mind. You see a ring of fire 120 feet away.
Yeah.
Because it is
Gotcha.
20
But I
feet
did
tall.
see where it was, and now I see fire. Right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Can I reach anyone else who's also grappled to like grab a handful of their clothing or whatever?
Why don't you roll me acrobatics? Because you're like kind of getting flung around. You know what I mean? Like this thing's just sort of flailing you.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
let's see if
trying
you can
to.
grab onto somebody.
21.
Yeah, you can absolutely grab onto somebody, and I think you pull yourself out as well.
Oh, I was gonna actually grab someone and then dimension door us like behind the beholder. I mean the thing, because it's shooting
Oh, I
stuff
mean-
forward, and we want to be behind it. Is what I'm thinking.
I don't
You're
think so. You can dimension door yourself, or you can grab onto somebody. I think that
And I
those
was
are
also
your
going to
actions.
say, I don't think you could grab anybody who you'd actually be able to dimension door since you're a small creature.
What do you mean?
Dimension
What is
door,
me
you
being
can
small?
take. Dimension door can only take creatures of your size or smaller with you. You can't take a medium creature through dimension door with you because you are small.
Oh, that's
It's very simple. I scrunch into a very small ball.
I'm not grappled, but I'm a tiny bat.
I guess I will just try to wiggle out. You said I could pull myself out?
Yeah, with the 21, no problem.
Okay. I'm going to run away from the tentacle things and try to back up.
Okay.
That's my move action. Oh wait,
No problem.
I forgot I could still do a spell if I wanted.
You are a sorcerer, and you can quicken.
I know. Quicken spell is a thing. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a globe of darkness on this thing. Well, where it would be.
So there's
like in the center of the.
It's basically past the fire, right?
Yeah.
That's where it would be.
Yeah, basically, like you can see some of the fire coming out of the globe of darkness, but for the most part, you just have like a crown of fire over this darkness.
Cool. And I'll do the 2-point version so I can still see inside that globe once the fire's not in the way.
All right, cool. And then that will bring us to Azazel.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is use my bonus action to make one of the echoes of myself, and I'm gonna make it 10 feet away from me, and then I am going to use my attacks, which I can make, my echo attack for me, and have it like chop the tentacle.
Okay, they don't have hit points or anything, so yeah, you do that.
Oh, okay.
And you fall
So
down
do I
into
need to
the
make a roll
thing.
for it, or no?
Nope, you just fall
Okay.
down into the pink goo.
All right, and then I still have 2 more attacks, but I guess there's nothing to attack right now that I'm close to. So I am going to run to. Is there anybody else still grappled by it?
Is Anna still grappled?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yep, Anna is still grappled.
Yeah, with Azazel, I'm going to fly towards her 30 feet, and then with the Echo, it is going to fly towards the Beholder 30 feet.
All right. Then that will bring us to Theo. Theo, on your turn, the tentacles stop.
Stop what?
Like they just stop existing.
Well, shit.
I missed what this thing is.
Doesn't.
It's Beholder.
Oh shit.
Well.
And this one is not made out of a stuffing machine at the Build-A-Bear workshop.
Can a beholder even affect me at all? I'm blind.
What?
Yes. What?
I thought they had a gaze power.
Yeah, that has the
You
only
don't
thing
have
to do
to-
with their eye, not yours.
Oh, I thought it was like some sort of Medusa thing.
No.
It's still in this cube of darkness. Can I see in the darkness since I use echolocation?
Yeah, sure. There's a bunch of fucking fire in it. And so you can't see anything beyond the fire because it's, fucking with your echolocation.
How far away from melee range?
You wouldn't be able to fly all the way. Like, what's your speed?
30.
Yeah, you would, even with a dash, you still would be 60 feet away from it.
50?
60?
I'll dash anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I started off with the fire salvo, because that at least gives us the opportunity to get close.
That's my turn.
Gil, or not Gil, I'm sorry. Gil wasn't the one that did the darkness. It was Physic. Physic, you see under your feet this eyeball opens up in the stone. And I need you to make me a... What is that? Oof, that's pretty rough. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, 7.
All right, so that's bad. That's real bad. Hold on 1 second. I don't have this many dice.
Oh no.
You love to see it.
31. That's a lot of ones. You lucked the fuck out.
What kind of damage is it?
This one is... What is petrification? Or not disintegration is... Disintegration is what
Isn't
kind of
that
damage?
force?
I forget.
Yeah,
I
I do believe it's
think-
force.
Okay, so force
Okay.
damage.
So 31, you said?
Correctamundo.
Ow!
Yeah, that didn't look fun.
You said this eye appeared below, like, my feet? And did this?
Yup. Yup.
Don't
love
like
to-
that one bit.
You love to see it. You don't like
You
to
do?
see it.
Love to see it.
Why am I not able to edit this anymore? Excuse you?
The best part is that's not even an ability that I came up with. That's literally in the monster manual.
Yep.
Oh,
The eyes
fuck.
of the
Anyway.
ranger are upon you.
So then, god damn it. Fucking Brian posting gifts, and now I have to scroll up to look at the fucking turn order.
Did it move?
Of course it did.
So it's no longer within the Ring of Fire?
Oh no, it's its turn right now. I'm just
Oh, it's still its turn.
moving.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just moving the stupid. God fucking damn it! I can see Brian typing right now. Oh, thank you.
Post.
All right. So this, John, what do you think? Do you think that the anti-magic field would just create a tunnel for it to be able to float out from, or would it just blink both spells?
See, if it hits, so it's a concentration spell. So if it hits Gil, the fire will stop. And I would also assume in the region that the cone is facing, it would be, there wouldn't be fire. But at the same time, the firewall would return the second the cone passes. So it's not going to be able to jump through it in any way. It's going to get hit unless it hits Gil with the cone. Which it
So
might.
how wide would that thing be at that point then?
It's a matter of distance at that point. If it just looks at Gil with the thing, it just cancels the spell. Though at the same time, once it looks away, the spot firewall returns because it doesn't actually break his concentration. It just prevents the spell from existing.
Right, it just stops it. All right.
Yeah.
So what happens is you see the fire blink out of existence, and you see what's the distance on your dark vision, Gil?
60 feet.
Okay, so you don't see anything, but anybody that has longer than that dark vision sees this enormous head that's sort of floating maybe 2.5, 3 feet off of the ground, starts hovering out of this ball of blackness, and it
Would my echo have been close enough to see it? Because it has dark vision of 60 feet, just like me.
yeah, I'll see why not.
All right.
And so then, Gil, you can't get hit with rays, so that's nice for you. So what key would I have to roll up there? Is anybody else next to Gil at this point? I'll take that as a no.
Okay.
All right. So we'll do a dex saving throw. I'll resolve that while we're dealing with the other one. Azazel, I need a wisdom saving throw off of you.
Well, that's not going to be good.
And then physic, I need a wisdom from you as well, please.
Fuck.
So, Azazel, you definitely think that this beholder is your best friend in the entire world, and it's in danger now, and so you need to do whatever you can to protect it. For the next hour, please.
Okay.
Wait. Just for my bookkeeping, what spell was that? Which spell was that? Just for my bookkeeping.
Your business.
It's for
What do you think this is?
It's for his bookkeeping business. Didn't you hear?
Yeah, no, because there are a couple. Yeah, okay. Because there are a couple spells that have a charm effect that can be. Never mind. I would know anyway. Never mind. I'm shutting up.
Exactly. Physic, you feel like you're really tired for a minute, and you manage to fight it off, and so you do not fall asleep. However, this might be the end of the Nope. She's looking rough, but she takes a red ray right in the chest and like explodes in some blood, but she still seems to be doing okay. Then that will bring us to V, who is going to. She is going to shoot. All right. Who wants to roll the D100? I'll give you a 10% chance that the arrow of flying is for beholders.
I got one right here, so that's a 57.
Nope. Well, nope. Okay. She'll just shoot with the plus ones then. Hit. And hit. Yeah, so she sinks 2 arrows deep into the flesh of this creature. And then that brings us to Enna.
Yay! So I finally get to make another strength saving throw.
No, you're free. The tentacles disappeared, remember?
Oh, fuck. You're right. Sorry. Whoops. Alright, so... Do I see... How close am I to V?
You're within... I would say you're 20 feet away from her.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my movement to... I'm gonna use my movement to walk to her, and I will give her 20 points of on hands.
Alright. Anything else?
That's my action.
Alright. And then Gil.
All right. Well, I am going to advance my full movement, which is 25 feet towards it. And I'm assuming, obviously, the cone's still in place, so my firewall's not back yet.
Nope, not yet.
Well, then I will continue to move another 25 feet, making it 50 feet towards it. Can I see it?
Yes, so, because it would have been 100 feet away from you, and so now you're 50 feet from it.
Excellent. Well, since I don't have any bonus action I can use, because they're all spells, that's it.
Right on.
Just going, and draw my shield, but that's going to be completely irrelevant anyway because it's all saving throws. But, yeah.
For funsies. I get it. A little bit of flavor.
Yeah.
Physic, what are you doing?
There are like some small rocks and whatnot around here.
Absolutely. They're all covered in pink slime, but absolutely.
I don't care as long as they're small rocks. I'm gonna cast animate objects on 10 of these tiny little rocks, and I'm gonna turn them into bullets. And with 30-foot flying speed, they're all going right at this beholder. Because now I'm pissed.
Okay.
Good spell. Oh!
That hurt. Can I like start hitting this thing now with my little boulders? I get to do it on my bonus action.
You said they had a 30-foot. You said they had a 30-foot flying speed, right?
Yeah, they'll just like
fly
into it.
It's 100 feet away from you, so it would take a couple of rounds to get there.
All right, then bullets are on the way.
Right on.
I do have a 120-foot range, so I could like do rocks close to it if there's rocks within 30 feet of it.
Oh yeah,
The
then
spell
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Then yes, let's start murdering stuff.
I legitimately have no idea how that even works, so you tell me.
It's 1.5 million attack rolls. Get ready. It's 10 attack rolls.
I'm going to make 10 separate attack rolls.
Okay.
AC 17. AC,
Armor class 18, so go ahead and we'll just
miss.
That out there.
Hit.
Okay.
Hit. What is that? 6 plus 8, 14. What'd you say it was?
18.
That misses, but the 20 hits. So it's 2 more to go, right?
I wasn't counting, to be honest.
Those both miss. So it was 5 hits, 5 misses. Looks like.
Can I have your rolls, please?
3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9, plus 4 is 13, plus 4 is 17, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 37.
All right, holy shit. Yeah, you slam these rocks into this beholder, and it yells out in pain. And
Yeah,
do you have
and
anything
then
else that
my
you want to
move,
do?
I run away.
Okay,
Very bravely.
perfect.
Oh wait, yeah, because I use the bonus action, so I can't hide. Yeah, I could just run away. That's it. Or can you use a move action to hide?
I think you have to use an action to hide.
I think use it. Well, I
Unless
get it as
you're
a
a rogue,
bonus
then it's a bonus.
action. I get it as a bonus action because
Oh.
of my criminal background or whatever.
Oh, then yeah, you can just hide.
Okay, awesome. I make like a stealth roll, right? Is that how that works?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You feel pretty hidden. You're like kind of squished down in this pink goo, sort of using it for cover. Azazel.
Okay, so I was flying towards Inna at the end of last turn, and my Echo was flying towards the beholder. The Echo is going to stop wherever he was after I got hit with the beam or whatever, and it is going to land on the ground. And then how far am I? Is Azazel away from Inna?
From Enna, because she just moved to V, you would be probably about 25 feet from her.
All right, so I'm going to use half of my flying movement to get to within 10 feet of her, and then I'm going to bonus action swap places with my Echo, and all of a sudden it's the Echo right there, and I'm standing in front of like where I was over near the beholder or whatever, and Azazel is turned around in a defensive stance to defend the beholder, and the Echo is going to attack Inna 3 times. And he's got the halberd out. So that is a, let's see, a 9 plus 8 is a 17. Does that hit?
Enna, you're getting attacked. I don't know.
Yeah, what was it again? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
17. Does that hit?
Oh.
Okay. The next one is a 17 plus 8. That definitely hits. And the third one's not going to hit. So that's.
Is it? Are you sure?
What was that?
It does.
Yeah, it was a 3 on the die, so that's definitely not. And so let's see, that's a plus 4. So 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. All right.
And you know what? Once per day, I can. Nah, nah.
Were you going to action search? Because that would have been hilarious.
No, I was gonna like once per day. My Echo can make an extra attack.
Oh, okay. Then after that brings us to Theo. And Theo, what are you doing?
Where's the beholder right now?
It would be about 30 feet away from you at this point.
How's it looking?
Not very banged up at all.
And what kind of what are our exits in this current tunnel?
There is the way forward that you guys were heading, and the way back, and that seems to be it. And all of it is difficult terrain for anybody not flying.
I'm gonna dash the way forward.
Okay. You do that. And then I think. Well, I'll roll for it. We'll just roll for it. And so we have a hidden physic. Gil is out because he's okay. So, Anna, I need a. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great. That'll go over super well for Anna. I'm sure it will. Okay. All right. That is that's a 7.
You are slowed for 1 minute. Your speed is half.
Oh, I hate beholders. Okay.
Yep.
You can take either an action or a bonus action, not both. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, just so you know.
Okay. So, question. With lay on hands, I can use 5 points. I can use 5 points to end a condition.
Yeah, that
Is this-
includes float for sure.
5 points on myself. So I'm no
I
longer
mean, you'll have to
slowed.
wait until your turn, but yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
shit, yeah. Whoops.
Oh, the irony of the slow person going out of turn.
I heard my name and got excited.
Right?
If you hear your name, it's bad. It means something's hitting you.
They don't want to hear you. Hearing your name is bad right now, actually.
Nice talk. Oh.
Gil, you notice that the ring of fire is back up behind the beholder,
Amazing.
and it really does not like you.
That's fine.
And so, oh yeah, could you please roll your saving throw, Chris?
Oh, okay. Oh, that would have happened at the end of my turn anyway, wouldn't it have?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay.
It would have been the end of your turn, so it didn't matter. You would have still done that.
And it didn't matter either because I rolled a 9 and it's -2 on my wisdom
Okay.
save. So, yep.
Well,
I'm going to be yours forever, pretty much.
all right.
Wait, was that the
So-
for charm or for something else? I can't keep track of what's happening to everyone now.
Gil, I need a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Wow, that might be something I'm actually not trash at.
Watch your
Why
roll
would
one.
you say that before you roll?
Look, you idiot. You
Just
14
guaranteed
plus
yourself.
9.
A what?
14 plus 9, 23.
So you are marching towards this beholder and this ray that you can only barely perceive. You start to feel a little bit tired, but you manage to shrug it off as you are just marching towards this thing. Then the next ray that's going to hit you is going to be a con save, please.
Ah, okay. 16 plus 2, 18.
This is one of the few ones where you still get damage, even if you save.
Meh. Whatever. I still have full hit points. You actually haven't damaged me yet.
Why would you
Oh, right
say
on.
that?
Dude, I don't feel sorry for anything bad that happens to you.
Oh, I know. Like, here's the thing. Look.
15 necrotic.
Oh, 15?
Yep,
Oh sure, you hit
that's
the
the
big
half damage.
cleric with nothing. The squishy mage is taking 30 points of crack.
Well, I just rolled a 10 on the last ray, so that's a DC 16 dexterity against the death ray. So go ahead, Gil.
Oh, DC 16, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 9.
Oofa doofa. All right.
Ba-bum.
So what happens, Tim?
53 to you.
Okay, still alive. Whatever.
Feel better now?
I'm still alive. Whatever. Fuck it.
Will you sleep tonight?
And then, as my legendary action, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from Theo.
Gonna hate beholders, man.
I don't even know what this thing is doing with this
Hate.
eye out of nowhere shit.
Layer actions and nonsense.
This isn't related to Caravan.
No.
Okay.
It's save versus death.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay.
What'd you get, Brian?
Dirty 20.
Oh, you saved.
Hooray!
Shocking. Then after that will be V, who is going to shoot some arrows to the beholder. Yeah, she sinks 2 more arrows in the beholder. Then Anna.
Okay, so V is okay for now. I'm no longer slow, so oh shit, yes I am still. Alright, but action to on hands myself.
Okay,
Now I am no longer slow.
right on. Is it a bonus action to lay on hands, or is it a
No,
full
it's an action. It's a full action.
Okay,
It is?
gotcha.
Yep.
Oh.
Gil, what are you doing?
So I have magic again.
You do.
I'm going to need the beholder to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it has a +8 to its charisma saving throw. 22.
Ah, damn. Never mind. Nothing happens. But
Okay.
my wall of fire disappears.
Right on.
And
Anything
then,
else?
yeah, since I still have magic and I can cast. No, that was a full ass spell. Damn. Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep walking up to it and say hi, 25 feet closer.
Oh yeah, you're getting real close now. Because it moved towards you so you're within 10 feet of this thing now.
Is he close to Azazel?
I don't think that he would be within attack of opportunity range, but
Okay.
probably within 15 feet of you, yes.
Oh, okay.
Man, +8 charisma. I forget beholders have like stupid high charisma.
This thing is fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, they're obnoxious as hell. I mean,
I
I fully expect to
don't think I've
die
ever
at this
actually
point,
fought
but
one.
whatever.
Oh, you're going to turn into a full-fledged Drider before you die, Gil.
I've got some escape routes.
What we need is someone with some pocket sand.
Sha sha sha.
Yeah, I've got anti-Drider escape measures.
Fair enough. Physic, what are you doing?
Why can I not edit this part? Of this?
So Gil's the only one that's up by this beholder right now.
Yep. Oh, and Azazel is up by the beholder, but it seems to be protecting the beholder.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Can I drop like a 20-foot radius spell without hitting anything but the beholder or not? I want to hit my.
Yeah, because they're kind of out in the middle, so yeah, you could.
All right. Well, guess I'll blow my wad today. I will cast Synaptic Static, which is intelligence. Oh, I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna summon a hound.
Wait, you still have
Omen.
your, don't you have those animated rocks you can still smack it with? They're just things that exist.
That's true. I guess it's gonna do more damage just doing that. Yeah, you're right. So
I also have animate objects as a spell.
Yeah.
I was asking.
All right. Yeah, we'll shoot the bullets at him again. I found 10 d20s. Now I can roll them all at once. It's very satisfying.
Nice.
Yeah. I think it's a +8. Let me pull the spell back up again. Man, D&D Beyond's awesome. Okay, so 23. What was it to hit again?
18. 18 is armor class.
So hit. Ooh, crit. Hit. Oh my god, they all hit. And oh no, one miss. One miss and one of them crit.
Nice.
How do you
So
guys
you
do
could just
crits?
multiply that one by 2. Just multiply that one by
Double the
2.
damage? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so the crit will hit for ooh. Is it you just double the die roll, right? And then you just add the regular.
No, take the whole thing, multiply by 2.
Oh, okay. So the crit will hit for 10 points.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 4 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2, 3. What's 16 and 35?
51.
Yeah, 51 more.
So plus the 10 would be 61 then?
61 all day.
Okay, holy This
Can I-
thing
wait,
is now
can I use my
bleeding
Fury of the Small?
profusely.
Can I use my Fury of the
Your
Small
what?
if I'm not the one technically attacking? It's a goblin
I
racial.
don't think so.
Uh,
I think it's only when you're attacking
Once
yourself.
you can deal 10 extra damage to a creature with a size larger than yours. That's all it says.
Oh, okay.
When
Yeah,
you,
sure.
Oh, no, it says
71.
when you damage a creature. I'm probably not. I think I have to damage it.
Yeah, I think you do too.
Oh, wait, that was my bonus action. So, for my regular action,
Yeah, that was your
shit.
bonus. That was your bonus action to control.
my
this.
regular action, I would like to twin firebolt this son of a bitch.
Right on. Like, this thing looks fucking rough now after that. Holy shit.
So one of them will hit. I believe I get 2d10s for that. And I will use my Fury of the Small damage.
All right.
So that is 17 points.
All right. Yeah, it's super damaged at this point. Like, it looks rough.
Right. And now I use my move to hide again. Ah! 18
All right.
stealth check.
Azazel.
Yep. Let's see here. My echo is, since Inna didn't move, is going to make some slashes at her once again. How close did you say that the one walking towards me and the beholder was away from me?
Gil is 15 feet away from you.
Okay, so yeah, I'll move the echo 5 feet closer to Inna, and then move Azazel 5 feet away from who was it? Was it Gil?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then so I'm gonna do 2 attacks on Inna, 1 on Gil.
Okay.
Nice.
And the one on Gil will be with the flaming chain.
Oh, fire damage? Excellent.
Yep. And so that one is a 19 plus 10,
That's
29. I think that'll hit.
Yeah. I thought if
Yeah.
you said 19 would miss, but
Yeah.
29 will hit.
And that is, well, at least I only rolled a 1 on the die for damage, so 1 plus 6, so 7 fire damage.
I'm resistant to fire damage as a Forge Domain Cleric, so
Oh man.
So only 3
Okay.
damage.
And then 19 to hit on or 19 plus 8 to hit on Inna. And that will be D10 for that one. And then the other one doesn't hit for Inna, so that's 1 plus 4. So 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a bonus action to Healing Wind on Azazel. So that is 3 plus 11, so 14 hit points back.
All right. Theo.
And I'll roll
what
my
are you doing?
thing
Sorry,
to
go
see
ahead.
if I come back. Nope.
Yeah. Theo, what are you doing?
How far away is it?
From you at this point, because you just started flying away. You dashed when you started flying away, right?
Correct.
So it would be about 100 feet away from you at this point.
Cool. It has to make a DC 15 Dex save.
All right.
As I use
Fail.
Erupting Earth. It's going to be
That would be a
3d12
fail.
bludgeonings.
Okay.
Shit. Well, that's okay. 22 damage.
Okay. Yeah,
I
this
am-
thing is on its last legs for sure.
And I'm now a gnome standing in the difficult terrain.
Okay. Then I'm going to... Alright, so... Theo, I need a dex saving throw, please. Oh shit, those other two are both on V. Fail. What'd you get on your dex saving throw, Theo?
9.
Alright, so you are going to take...
Again, that's not grapple, right?
Nope. You'll take 41 necrotic damage.
How? 31 or 41?
41.
Fuck. I turn invisible.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's no way he's surviving this one. Okay, so you watch as two of these rays connect with V's chest, and she immediately just disintegrates into ash.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Yep, no coming back from that one easily.
Ouch!
And I mean, she's mixed in with all of that pink sludge now, like,
You can't
getting her, yeah, it would be almost
Not getting her
impossible.
Soylent
back
Pink
by
is
her
people.
resurrection spell.
Shit, I thought I'd get to eat some of her when she died.
You still can. It's just gonna
No,
make
no,
your
no,
stomach
no.
less grumbly.
It's overcooked. It's overcooked.
It's overcooked.
Jesus Christ.
So, Anna, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna attack this echo.
Okay.
It just won't leave me alone. So, great sword of sharpness. Get a different dice. Roll 1, so I have another attack. That's a 14.
That meets. So yeah, it's only got 1 HP.
Okay, so that'll be 8 slashing damage. So, boop. Bye.
All right. Do you have a bonus action that you'd like to do, Anna?
Bean holder.
All right. Then, Gil, it is your turn.
Trying to decide. What? So there wouldn't happen to be another collection of 10 small rocks around, would there?
We just lost him. Oh, he's back.
Oh. there wouldn't happen to be another collection of 10 small rocks in the area, would there?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I love this song. I'm gonna need a dice roller because I don't happen to have 10 d20s. Because I am now also going to and it didn't open its eye. It's not preventing me from
Nope,
casting
you're
magic.
good. Yeah, it just blasted rays all around you at your friends, so you would assume that, yeah, no, you're good.
All right. Okay, just checking and making sure I can even cast magic right now before I do something incredibly stupid.
Are you casting rays? Who wants to know? Who wants to know?
All right, so just double checking where animate objects gets its so tiny objects.
It's a
Gotcha.
+8.
It is a +8 to hit, 1d4 +4 damage each. All right, so let me roll 10d20.
It's kind of silly. A spell lasts a full minute.
Because you could control them on a bonus
I
action.
think that the object should like get deteriorated as you use them. You get a couple. minutes.
What's the? I gotta hit a what?
18.
An 18, which means I need to hit a 10 or better on the die. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Which means that I need to now roll 64 plus 17, it's 22 plus, so 6 times 4 is 12, 24. Plus 22 is 46.
Your rocks rip through this beholder and tear it, and just tear through it, and it stops floating. And Azazel, you are no longer dominated.
Did we actually see him get hit with that ray? Because we just met this new guy who started trying to stab our crew.
I don't think you have any idea what happened there. Like, I think that as far as you're concerned, the new guy just started attacking you guys.
Awesome.
That's quite enough of that.
So let's continue initiative, I guess.
All right.
Oh no. Well, that's Gil's. He's gonna turn around and not see V because he didn't see V go down. He was right up in
Yeah,
his face.
That means it's you next, Fix.
Physic, you're next then if we're
Oh, it is
staying in
me.
initiative.
Then I'm gonna move those stones so that they're like hovering around Zazel, and I'm just gonna be like, "What's going on, buddy?" Show up out of nowhere. You're attacking my friends. What's going on here?
Are you legitimately asking him, or are you saying this
Yeah.
as you're starting?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
like
exactly what's happening now. The stones are floating around, and I'm asking you, what the hell's going on?
yeah, like I'll collapse to the ground and drop my weapon.
Ooh. Ooh, roll to bootlick. I love bootlicking.
Which just make that 2 clouds of rocks at this point.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm like down on my knee, head lowered, and stuff. My hands are kind of out.
Anyone see what happened?
That thing, it took control of me.
Maybe.
Theo will come walking over. What the hell was that thing?
I don't know, but do you think we can trust this guy?
I don't know anything.
Alright, well, I'm not walking in front of him. I'll tell you that much. I'll like let the stones fall.
I don't think that we have much time to discuss any of this. I think we need to get out of here.
What was that thing? I'm gonna go check it out.
As you walk up to it, Physic, you see this giant head. It starts to convulse almost, and like its mouth is sort of like convulsing in sort of this awful manner, and then this sack of flesh begins to like protrude out of its mouth, and it sort of just spills out from the side of it and just sort of lolls down onto this pink slime. And you see that it's sort of wriggling and moving in different directions.
Does the sack seem to be humanoid of some kind, or is it just like a wriggling?
No, it would seem like it almost looks like a stomach almost, like I don't know, some sort of an internal organ that has come out of this thing and is wriggling around.
We're all going to have to help pull this cart. I can't do it anymore.
I'm gonna firebolt that stomach thing.
When you
That
do
is
that,
necessary.
it explodes open, and you see a bunch of small heads start flopping on the ground, and they've got those little eye stalks that are feeling around at things. And there are 7 of them, and they're just sort of flopping on the ground for a little bit here, and it doesn't seem like they can do much.
Oh my god, guys, it was pregnant. It was pregnant. I'm gonna start frantically trying to shoot these things.
I still have if my cloud of rocks are still up, it's just fling all the rocks at him.
Okay, yeah, you guys make very short work of all these beholder babies, but this was one of the most disgusting things that you guys have ever witnessed.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck.
Yeah, that was
The
weird.
Underdark, man.
Yeah,
I just want to let you know that you were going to end up in a hook horror nest if you went down the.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Lord, no.
I'm not even sure which would have been worse.
Yeah, I don't know either, honestly.
Speaking of, Physic has like a huge gash in him, and he looks like bad.
Yeah,
Ow.
I'm at 12 of 83 right now, so you know.
Oof.
You're also part spider.
Yeah, I mean that's also
Yeah.
details.
What did you have? You just had like a leg sticking out now or something? What was going on with you?
Yeah.
So you have like
Okay.
regular legs and then a spider leg? Is that how that's going?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
going great. I would
Awesome.
like to use my cleric feature that I get to use once a day until it works. Called Divine Intervention, please.
Okay, you said there's an 11% chance.
Yeah, on a D100, 1 to 11, it succeeds.
All right.
So where
I was
should
gonna let you call high or low, but you can roll it wherever you want.
what's the command for the bot here? Maybe this will help.
It's !R and then 1D100.
Got you. 1D100. Nope. Try again tomorrow.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Can we please get out of
Zazel
here?
is still in a prostrated position, like he's very ashamed of his actions.
You're all going to have to help me hold this cart.
And we'll help you hold the fucking cart.
Hold on. We have healing. Okay, who has healing
Yeah.
spells available still before we
Me.
go anywhere? All right, hold on. And so then at this point, I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope. So if we want to dump any healing spells we've got available, right, just like a couple, they will always have max healing.
Who needs them?
I have 12 hit points.
Okay.
I also have healing spells, so I want to make sure people who don't have healing spells get healed first.
Who else needs them?
I am hurting. I have this thing that stabbed me and this other thing that shot me.
Got you. Okay, so Anna will walk over to you and just sort of like clap her hands together and rub her hands and go, "Don't get used to this." And she will give you 15 lay on hands.
Ooh, doggy.
Don't get used.
What is? Hold on. Oh, I don't have any more spell slots because I. Damn it.
I feel a little better.
Because I could have just mass cure wounds, but I'm out of spell slots for it.
You can't do it at a higher level.
I out of 5th and 6th level spells.
If we're just sitting here, this is the time to burn like your first level heals.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm gonna do. I was just pointing out that that's true. Mass cure would have been better in a combat situation anyway. Let's see. So cure wounds. I can just do that 2 times, which is a D8 each time. So 8 plus my modifier, which is 5, which is 13.
Wait. Before you do that, can I cast Beacon of Hope, which will give you all max healing?
I
He already did
literally
that. He already
just
did
cast
that.
I
It's
just cast
it's
that.
simple. I cast it again and you get double. I know that's not how it works. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, which is why I was just doing the math for maximum die there. So that's 2 13s to physic.
I just need one more of those 13.
Oh, you only need the 113? All right, I'll give you 113.
I don't have a lot of hit points, so getting me back up is pretty easy.
Who else is super hurt? Who's still alive? Anybody need healing other than me?
I'm good.
I'm at half health, but Azazel would definitely not
I'm gonna tag you
make
for
that
13.
known.
At least you get that much from me, and then I'll tag myself for another 13.
Oh, tag. I thought you said attack.
No.
I was like,
Oh,
that
we
makes
probably
sense.
should just be doing a short rest. Well, no, that's what short rest? What, an hour?
Yeah, it's an hour.
Oh, yeah, we can't
Yep.
stick around for an hour.
That's why I'm doing quick heals on people. Just doing some
Yeah.
quick maths. Any other? Yeah, I should probably hit myself with a 8, 16 plus 5 is another 21. All right, that should be good enough for now.
So how much
All right.
was the heal on Azazel?
13.
13.
13. Yeah, when that happens, he like kind of looks up and then like averts his eyes and like looks back down.
It's fine. For now. Shit's weird. Gestures at leg.
He
So I think at this point, everybody has noticed that Gil has a spider leg growing out of his torso.
I think he wears it nice.
So if anybody's got solutions on how to fix this, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Just confirms my earlier theory. You're in cahoots with the Spider Queen.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it that, but here we are anyway.
She looks pretty cahooty to me.
Yeah, I don't exactly like this either.
I want to
This
do
is the kind of person to deal like that.
Well, that's why you make a deal with the devil instead of a demon.
No,
wanna-
listen, I made a deal with the devil.
I want to do a check
You're
on it to
right.
see if I know if it's disease related or if it's a magic thing.
Go ahead and roll Arcana. Or Medicine, whichever you prefer, I guess.
Good thing we have our druid veterinarian to figure this out.
23 medicine.
Damn.
So you definitely think that this is magical in nature, but you also, upon inspecting it, like Gil, are you sort of letting him
Yeah, I'll let
look
him
at it as close as possible?
Yeah, I can't
It
exactly.
is-
I can't hide this anymore. So here we are.
So Theo, you notice that like the part of his torso that it attaches to sort of has developed a carapace the same way that this leg has, and it seems like his body is slowly changing into a spider.
I can't see.
And by magical means.
I can't see anything about this that's natural. This is beyond my abilities.
Yeah, thanks. So
You do wonder that maybe you could maybe amputate it though. That seems like a possibility.
Ooh. You want me to bite it off?
Listen. So Gil, Thor,
Yes.
Thor Strongheart.
That is my name, yes.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
And I would like to just straight up try to chop it off. Just
Amazing!
You pull the fucking band-aid off. Holy shit! Okay. So, Anna, go ahead and make me an attack roll. Just don't roll a 1.
Okay, it was a 19.
Oh, perfect. Gil, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy. 12.
You watch as this thing is severed from your body immediately, and the pain is extreme. But also, it feels kind of nice to not have, a spider leg protruding from your body. And maybe 15 seconds of sort of wiggling your torso around and, taking stock of this and being sort of happy, you feel that these fangs protrude from your mouth.
Ah, fuck!
Wait, so he got rid of the leg, but now he has fangs?
Correct.
Ow. Okay. Thanks, Anna. I needed that, but also this is a bit more fucked.
This is like a 10 on my weird shit-o-meter now.
I thought it only went to 9!
Yeah, I know.
She's gonna stand up. She's gonna stand up and very gently just go, you want me to try to take them out?
I think I'll try again tomorrow. This is enough. I'm good. No.
Are you sure?
Let's not see how much further this will go for, if we need to move.
Yeah,
Ow.
I think he's right. We should really get out of here. Who knows what else is around here?
So if you are all going to be pushing this, pushing/pulling this cart, it's going to be pretty slow going, but you're going to be able to do it. But it's going to, like I said, as long as you're going through this pink slime, it's going to be pretty rough going until you get out of it.
Really bullshit question that you can absolutely deny. Does proficiency with land vehicles assist in any way here?
Yeah, I think that you'd be moving a little bit faster, but still not great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also
I
have
made this
proficiency with land vehicles, if that helps.
I mean, again, if you had some sort of a pack animal to pull it with, you'd probably be in a little bit better of a situation. But the fact that all of you are trying to work together to get this thing moving, every once in a while, it'll hit an incline and you guys will just stop moving, and then you'll have to, 1, 2, 3, heave and get the thing going again. And it's just until one of you takes charge, and just with the way that Anna and Gil sort of interact with each other, both having proficiency in land vehicles, it takes a little while for somebody to establish the leadership role, and then eventually once one of you does, you're able to do it.
You would say that? I'm just gonna let Anna have this one at this point, because... Ow.
He's got bigger problems.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Just...
Yeah, Anna just gets this one. I don't even care.
It takes about 2 hours, and then you guys get out of the pink slime. I have nothing else, so I'm just, if you guys are role-playing, cool. Otherwise, then we're just going to call it.
As you guys were doing all that, there was a point in time, I'll say while one of the wheels was stuck in the pothole or something like that, that Azazel would have gone into another one of his trances and made one of his echoes pop back over to where the beholder died and stuff like that, and there's just the big puddle of pus or whatever on the ground, and he would just like raise his weapon and just start striking the ground where the thing was, and just madly like Kylo Ren in the fucking control room and shit like that. And then afterwards, as soon as we were far enough away that like it blinked out of existence, he would go up to Inna and apologize for striking her during the combat.
I'm pretty much fine. What was that?
It took control of me. And it was the same thing that happened when I was with my group about a week ago. I was made to kill many of them.
Like, do we have to worry about you doing that to us? It's like a proclivity of yours.
I was not under my own control. I apologize. I would understand if you would not have me with you anymore.
I guess we'll have to see if you're here in the morning.
If you choose to strike me down, I will completely accept it.
I don't think yet.
Thank you.
I think we had bigger problems in here.
Yeah, not to put too fine a point on it, but whatever you're into, probably not as bad. Just a guess.
As we close the session, with you guys making your camps for the evening, although being in the Underdark, you have completely lost track of time at this point, and things just feel. Or I suppose Gil is pretty good at keeping track of time in the Underdark, but everybody else, it's starting to get kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, you make camp when Gil tells you that it's dark out, and you look around like, well, I don't really know what makes this time different than other times, but okay.
It's gray o'clock, like it always is.
Right.
The caves
And
are just ever so slightly different. Nighttime. What?
Right. I need a wisdom saving throw from everybody as we close.
I just put away my dice.
This might be a thing I can actually save again. Of course I did.
Then
All right, that's 11 from me.
Man, my whiz save sucks.
So, in a shocking turn of events, I rolled a natural 20 for a grand total of 29.
Woo!
Nice.
fucking once.
Is this versus magic?
It is. No, it isn't. It isn't at all.
Oh shit.
25.
Okay, so everybody that rolled below a 12, just mark a tally on your character sheet or in your notes or something like that, please.
Oh,
Tally.
my +1 modifier was enough. All right.
Love to roll a natural 20 for something I could have succeeded at with a fucking 3.
Sounds about right.
So should I just write one wisdom fail?
Yeah, sure, however you want to denote it for yourself.
Pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering. That's pretty much all the Caravan game is.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep coming back every week just to get, mutilated. I don't understand.
Pretty nonstop beatdown, yeah.
I mean, you guys did choose to, go into cave systems. You were definitely given an option to just go through the mountains and try and find human settlements.
there were plenty of things that we could have done differently. Let's not think about that.
That's
Please.
very true.
There were many branches in this path that could have led to theoretically less suffering.
You guys went straight into
because-
hard mode. You were like, "Hey, we're new here. Let's make a lot of noise and piss everyone off."
Yeah, look, man.
Because we were doing so much better on land.
I mean, if you've listened
Honestly-
have you listened all the way through to the pit yet?
I've listened through all of it. Yeah, the pit fiasco where nothing got in the pit.
Spent all